Hi everybody, it's Alexis and today I'm gonna review one of, from what I've heard, most underrated racket that you probably never heard about. And so that's why today I'm gonna review the Carve 97. So that's why Carve sent me this model to review for you guys, because they feel like this racket could be a good fit for you. So today, that's what we're gonna try to find out. So yes, Carve sent me this racket, but they actually didn't give me any money and no recommendation about what I should say and what I shouldn't say. So I'm totally free to talk about this racket, and you will see it throughout this whole review. So first I'm gonna go with the specs, and then we're gonna go on the court, and finally I'm gonna give my rating. So this racket is a 97 square inch head size with a 16 by 19 string pattern, and it has an unstrung weight of 306 grams. So pretty basic specs. It really reminds me of a Wilson Pro Staff, but with a lighter weight. You also have this kind of PWS technology over here that you can still see on the V14 of the Wilson Pro Staff. So let's see if this racket is just a basic copy of the Pro Staff, or is it just a truly unique racket. And so I've strung this racket with head links at 53 pounds. Let's go on the court. On the court with the Carve 97, the first thing that I felt with this racket was actually the flexibility of this racket. What is really cool with this one is that you don't feel any pain in your arm. But most of the time when you have a racket that is pretty arm friendly, you lose a lot of feel. But it's not the case with this racket, because I have to remember you the specs. You know, this racket is a 97 square inch head size racket, so you still have a lot of feel coming from that racket. So yeah, okay, you have a flexible racket that still has some feel, but how does it goes in terms of spin? This racket, due to the quite open string pattern, even though it's still a 16 by 19, the space between the string are pretty open, makes it pretty good in terms of spin. Where I feel like it's losing a bit of feel is at the serve. I was losing a bit the head due to the weight and the balance, so sometimes it could be hard for you to just feel it well, but obviously with some practices then it's gonna be a lot better. It's the same thing with drop shots. Sometimes you feel like you miss a bit of feel, but overall for the rest it's really good, because like I said, it's a good mix between control, spin and flexibility that create that feel that a lot of brands are trying to achieve nowadays, and this racket is still really stable. That's a good thing too. So at the beginning of the video I was like, is it a copy of a Wilson Pro Staff but just with, you know, 10 grams less compared to the regular Pro Staff? And the answer is no. It's a total different racket, and it's actually pretty unique. And I get why Carve sent me this racket to review for you guys, to, you know, make this model being a bit more known, because this racket can actually suit a lot of you. The reason being that yes, the 97 square inch head size could be a bit scary to try, but it's actually kind of easy because you still have a pretty light head racket, so pretty easy to swing around, and you still have quite of a powerful setup due to the spacing between the strings. So you have a powerful string spacing with a powerful type of setup with the balance, but you have a more control oriented head size. All of that combined together creates a great feel, but with great power and great spin. And so you have the best of both worlds. So you have the feel of the 97 square inch head size with the power of a regular 16 by 19, and, you know, the racket head speed of a racket that is balanced towards the handle. And so I was kind of surprised to see how this racket react. Now let's go with the rating. In terms of control, I was kind of shocked to see that this racket, yes, although it's control oriented, is not really stands out in terms of control. It's quite modern, and so I would say that it's comparable in terms of control to a Pro Staff 97L, not a regular Pro Staff, because the sweet spot is kind of big. So I'll have to go with 7 out of 10. It's good, but not as stands out. In terms of power, I was also really surprised about the amount of power, because yes, this racket is kind of flexible, so I was worried that the power wouldn't be there because of the lightweight. I know that 306 grams is not light, but it's not heavy enough to create a lot of pace with a 97 square inch head size. And no, you know, the power is quite good, so I'll have to go with 8 out of 10. In terms of feel, I was really impressed because you have the feel of, let's say, a Wilson blade in a mold of a Wilson Pro Staff. So actually it could have been like a V15 of the Wilson Pro Staff, I feel. It's just like a Pro Staff with modern feel, and so that's why I feel like Carve is just unique. So in terms of feel, I have to go with 8.5 out of 10. In terms of spin, I was actually really surprised. Probably the most spin-oriented 97 square inch head size. It's probably due to, like I said, the string spacing, but also the big sweet spot that really helps you to generate a lot of topspin even though you have a small head size. So for spin, I'll have to go with 8 out of 10. So there you have the overall rating. Finally, I would recommend this racket to all of you who likes to have the feel of a smaller head size but that still need to have a bit of power to help you to generate, you know, that heavy ball, that heavy topspin. This racket can definitely suit you. I would say that where it's a bit of a drawback personally for me in terms of feel is at the serve. Sometimes you feel lost a bit and the ball is just launching like out, but if you're getting used to it, then probably one of the best racket that you can have. Probably definitely one of the best 97 square inch on the market, that's for sure. But just be careful if you're buying this racket because you want to have maximum control. This might not be the best option for you. So again, thanks to Carve for sending me this racket. It was a pleasure to work with them. You know, the owner is just incredible, so thank you so much. And yeah, hope y'all like it. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.